Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be taking a look inside Michael Jackson's Neverland Amusement Park. Without any further delay, let's go ahead and hop right into it. What is Neverland Ranch? Neverland Ranch was the residence and private amusement park of Michael Jackson, the legendary American performer who lived there from 1988 to 2005. When Jackson bought the ranch, he planned to turn it into a fantasy island based on the fable of Peter Pan, the boy who never grew up. Jackson first saw the ranch in 1983 when he went to see Paul McCartney during the filming of the Say 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 video. When Jackson first viewed the property, he fell in love with it and voiced a strong desire to purchase it one day. He certainly succeeded and followed up on the desire, as he did end up purchasing the property and living there with his family for many years. But anyways, let's take a look at the property's characteristics, which are currently held by billionaire Ron Burkle. Going back to 1981, the property was originally known as Zacatelares Ranch when purchased by property developer William Bone. Bone renamed the estate Sycamore Valley Ranch after purchasing it and subsequently moved his family there. Bone hired architect Robert Altivers to design the ranch's principal structures, and the two of them spent roughly 2.5 years searching for the appropriate design and ideas that match Bone's vision. They were able to construct a 13,000 square foot main home using Altivers' design, which was finished in 1982. Bone decided to sell the ranch just 7 years after purchasing it, and Michael Jackson was the happy buyer. Though the amount of the purchase was not disclosed, some stories claim that Jackson paid $19.5 million for it, while others claimed it cost $30 million. We may never know the exact amount of the purchase price with 100% certainty at this point. For Jackson's privacy, the property was initially purchased through a trust with his lawyer, John Branca, and his accountant, Marshall Gelfand, as trustees. However, when Jackson became the ultimate owner of the ranch in April 1988, he cancelled their first agreement. From then on, it was Jackson and his family's primary house. What's inside? When Jackson became the ranch's ultimate owner, it became his family's home as well as his private amusement park, which includes garden statuary and a petting zoo. The property features 3 railroads. The first is a 3-foot, narrow-gauge railroad called Neverland Valley Railroad, which has a steam locomotive. The second is a 2-foot narrow-gauge train with a reproduction from the C.P. Huntington locomotive. And the third is a custom-built private electric train that Jackson purchased for his children, Michael Jr., Paris, and Michael II. Jackson ensures that his 3 children would have plenty of fun at the property. A carousel, zip line, octopus, Ferris wheel, wave swinger, super slide, pirate ship, roller coaster, bumper cars, and an entertainment arcade are all available at the ranch. The ranch is also one of Hollywood's most famous locations, having hosted several celebrity events. The ranch was where Elizabeth Taylor and Larry Fortensky married in 1991, and it was also where Oprah Winfrey conducted a live interview with the artist in 1993. In 1995, Jackson and his wife, Lisa Marie Presley Jackson, organized a 3-day World Children's Congress, which included a series of seminars and workshops. However, things weren't all good for too long. The ranch received some bad press when it was investigated extensively by authorities during Jackson's 2003 trial for numerous charges of assaulting a minor. Even though Michael Jackson was never found guilty of all the charges brought against him, he believed that the location would never be the same again. They determined to never return to Neverland because he no longer felt at home on the site. By this point, the magic of Neverland Ranch was no more. What happened after the Jacksons left? Since the Jackson family no longer lived at the abandoned private amusement park, the rides and animals were removed in 2009, the same year Michael Jackson passed away, and replaced with a peaceful Zen garden. The Jackson family abandoned the ranch in 2005, but it wasn't until May 2015 that they decided to sell the 2,698-acre ranch for $100 million. At the time, Jackson Estate and Colony North Star shared ownership of the property. Colony North Star had already done major modifications on the ranch before it was put on the market. The reconstruction includes a 12,598 square foot Normandy-style home with 6 bedrooms, a 4-acre lake with a picturesque waterfall, 3 guest cottages, a pool house, tennis field, and a gigantic movie theater with a 5,500 square foot stage. Due to a lack of interest, the price dropped to $67 million in 2017, and it appears that the property is difficult to sell. The price was then cut again to $31 million the following year, with the listing agent stating that the property had undergone no changes other than the price reduction and that the structures and landscaping were still in good condition. Finally, in December 2020, it was sold for $22 million to billionaire Ron Burkle, who was also a Jackson family friend. Burkle continues to own it until this day. All in all, Neverland Ranch has been known as a few names over the last decade. It has also seen several tenants and had a few changes to say the least. Regardless, it is an extremely iconic place that continues to attract visitors even today. However, these visitors cannot legally go past the gate, or they may risk getting criminal charges for trespassing. But anyways, that's it for today's video, looking inside Michael Jackson's Neverland Amusement Park. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled so you never miss out on any future videos. We're signing off for now, but we will be sure to catch you all in the next one.